This is my holiday book box. You won't find it in any library. The first thing you want to do is find a really good thick book. So I'm going to take a Sharpie and just kind of outline where we're going to make our cuts. You want to make sure that you don't do these sides too thin, because if you do, there's not enough support for the sides. So now I can start going to town cutting it. So you're always going to rotate your book. You want to always cut away. You don't want to cut towards your fingers. Ah, look at that. So I've started getting my basic outline going. By cutting this top part first, you've already created your template, so you don't have to measure like every section of it. So now you can see we've started our cutout where our gift area is going to be. And this one actually already has the piece cut out, so you can see how deep you can actually go. And you also want to do the spray adhesive. This one already has some on it. You even want to spray the inside. And so that way you're going to make sure that it's going to stay compact and solid. So now I'm going to add the lining on the inside. You could do felt or fabric, or you could use paper. I'm just going to cut a strip of paper and create little corner tabs. That way I can make sure that all of my corners get covered with paper. So I've started putting this just in the corners, so that way it's going to be covered. Instead of like having to measure the whole space, which you can do, I'm just kind of eyeballing it to see how big I need to make this part. So I made sure that I trimmed it up so that way my inside liner could slide right in. The next step after this is we're gonna add ribbon around it. It's really gonna look nice and polished. So here is one that looks really great. This one has a handmade paper on the inside and the ribbon around it. And then it also has the nice thick ribbon that's the thickness of your whole book all along the edges. So now I'm gonna put a ribbon around it, and that's gonna hold it nice and tight. The really fun part about this kind of gift box wrapping is that you're really gonna fool them. They think they're gonna get a book, but really you're gonna surprise them completely with what's inside.